Lights, camera, action.
In a studio where local filmmakers talk to other filmmakers about the inside world of film.
Cut.
That's not the script. It. We'll fix it in post. Do you wonder how films are produced and what really goes on behind the scenes? Well, stand by. Filmmakers Kevin Mumphrey, Victoria V.A. Jones, and Carson Hype Ferguson explain all the details. Right here on It, We Will Fix It in Post podcast.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Whenever you're listening, I thank you for doing so. I am Kevin Mumphrey. This is once again, Fuck It, We'll Fix It in Post. I'm here with my colleagues, Victoria V.A. Jones.
What's going on?
And Carson Knight Ferguson.
Dang, all right, go ahead.
So, woke up to the news this morning that Chuck Woolery, didn't y'all remember him?
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, well, he's kind of a game show host legend. I mostly remember him from The Love Connection, which is like...
Wasn't that show back in the 60s?
No, 90s. What? But he also did Wheel of Fortune, I believe. That was probably way back then. But Love Connection was like in the 90s.
No, that was in the 70s, wasn't it?
No. That was early 90s.
What was on Love Connection?
What was on it?
I mean, how the show go?
You get a good Lord. You get a group of...
You don't even remember.
Man, it was a long time ago.
Okay. Was that the one where they would go on these dates? They would like set them up and they would go on these dates?
And they bring them back to talk about the day.
Okay, now I know what you're talking about. I was thinking about the other one. What's the other one where they're behind like a wall? It's three of them and then you listen to them and then you pick
I know
them.
you're talking about. I don't remember the name of it.
That was in the 70s though.
70s. That was more of a 70s.
I got
this one, it actually debuted in 1983, September 19th, actually.
Oh, okay.
Ran for 11 seasons. They tried to bring it back. So they relaunched it in 98 with Pat Bullitt. I don't know who that is. And it's actually back on Fox, apparently, with Andy Cohen hosting, which, I mean, he's like running everything now. But I diverged from my point. Chuck Woolery passed away recently. So with the spirit of that, I thought today, why don't we just talk about game shows? Do y'all have a favorite that y'all used to watch growing up?
Come on down. No.
And what is it?
Price is Right.
I just want you to say it. I knew what it was.
Okay.
That's kind of one of the golden age. What about you, Victoria?
What's the one with Jenny McCarthy?
Singled Out.
Yeah. Yeah, Singled Out. Yeah. That was a show. It
used to trip me out, like watching that. I like, why she pushing on them dudes so hard? I mean, I'm like, you ain't worried about no lawsuit. It used to trip me out.
That was her persona though. She had to be edgy. Like she had to be that person.
Okay.
Oh, now
they weren't worried about no lawsuits back then.
All right.
Now it's a different. Now for me, it's and it's actually still going. Family Feud is kind of my favorite because, well, the people just kind of, at least with Steve Harvey, they just say anything to him, and I find it funny, and it's great. YouTube and clip value, like you see people, they'll make clips of things that they'll say to Steve Harvey, and they make a whole long YouTube clips of it.
Like that one where he's like, it's like pork. And
Cupine.
That cupine. He didn't say porcupine. He said porcupine.
And what always adds to it for me, and they just go, great answer. Yeah, great answer. And it's like, no, it's not.
Oh, he be telling them it's not a good answer either. Like, especially that dude.
And he always do it. But even before he says it, his facial expression says pretty much everything that anyone's watching is thinking, like, did he just say that? And they just blurt it out. Or I think the worst one, the question that Steve Harvey asked this man was, what was the last thing you stuck your finger in?
What was his answer?
I know which one.
And his answer,
his
answer was his wife. His
oh,
wife
my
was
goodness.
next to him, and you could see the embarrassment on her face. So, and she's just like, good answer. I don't know. She didn't know what to do there. Steve Harvey was even embarrassed. Everybody was embarrassed, but the guy who gave his answer.
Mm.
That being said, sometimes it's good to lie, everybody.
No,
We
it's
ain't-
never
we ain't
good
gotta-
to.
yeah, absolutely.
It's never good to lie.
Every-
No. There are times where the lie actually ends up being better than the truth.
I guess that's the Scorpio in me.
No.
Because I'm gonna tell the truth every time.
I'm saying, like, case in point, right? You know, the Richardson dude, the quarterback for the Colts, he pulled himself out of the game, like you know, hey, they're trying to go for a touchdown or whatever, they're close, and he's like, yeah, I'm not really in good shape. I did a lot of running, so I took myself out there, and I didn't want to run no more right then, and then everybody's like, lie. Next time, lie.
Keep that to yourself.
Yeah, they benched him because of
He
that.
chose the truth though. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I
He
mean,
chose the
but-
truth.
You should be like, hey, I can't comment right now, or you know, like no comment on that, and then just left it at that or something like that, or lie. But man,
And as long as you don't overdo the lie, no one's gonna go, let me look into this.
Some people might though.
If the lie is like outrage.
yeah, but in a case like that though, it's like it's an individual, and then like ain't nobody gonna leak that. Yeah, he's like, yo, I was tired. You know, the coach ain't gonna be like, I ain't telling nobody that.
The owner's not gonna tell
I mean,
nobody.
years from now, that might come out where, like, you know, this dude's not even playing.
When he's retired and they're just joking about it,
they'd be
then
like,
it works.
Yeah, they were like, oh, this one time.
Like, oh yeah, that does make sense. Oh, that's funny. But at the moment, no.
Nope.
So back in the game show, why do y'all? And when I'm going through this, I was thinking, because I always say the one thing that keep like network television alive right now is like sporting events and live events. But I'm like, oh, game shows do too. Even though they have certain game shows and stuff on streaming services.
Like Password.
What streaming service is that on?
Password?
Yeah. I've never watched this one. So I
It's
don't know.
it's on whatever streaming service there is.
It's
Yeah.
probably on Hulu or whatever. Because if it's network television, it's probably
Okay.
through Hulu.
Okay. So why do y'all think that game shows do so well? It's because I mean, game shows have been around since the 50s.
I mean, it's easy because you can easily put yourself in there. You can do a competition depending on the type of game show. You know, it's multi-generational a lot of times, like Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy.
Yeah, you testing your own knowledge at the house.
Yeah.
You ain't got to put no clothes on or nothing like that. You just flick on the TV and you sit there and you test your knowledge. See how smart you are.
Especially with something like Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Jeopardy is one of them shows that make me think, okay, maybe I'm not as smart as I thought I am. But it's a lot of useless information.
I tell you what though, like Price is Right, like in the mid 2000s to probably about, I don't know what, maybe 5-6 years ago, I was like, I don't think they'd be out here in the streets like that with these prices. Because I'm like, where you getting Cheez-Its at for $1.89? They don't cost that. I go to the grocery store, it ain't cost no $1.89.
Maybe in another state. Like
No.
Like,
no.
maybe that's the California tax. You gotta, they add the taxes for it or something. No,
but I'm saying like everything be cheaper than what it actually be at the store. And I done been all over the place. And I'll be like, and no lie, I'll be like, watch Price is Right. And I'm like, where are they getting that at? And I'm like, what's the average price of cheeses? You know, I'm a chat GPT that. You know, I'm gonna figure out what the average price is. Because
What's the average price?
It's probably above $3 or some change.
Now, yeah.
It depends on how big or small the.
I'm talking about like not the family size, but the regular box.
Oh well,
The regular box ain't gonna be no $1.89.
it's been a minute since I had some Cheez-Its, so
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm not quite sure on what the price of the Cheez-Its are.
So I had a list of reasonings why they the popularity of game shows, and you named some of them. Got viewer participation, got audiences. You can feel engaged rather in the crowd or on TV. You also got variety. There's like so many formats of game shows.
Yeah, what there's the game show network where they play
There's
all the
literally-
games. There's a game
you're
show
right. There
network.
is literally a network of game show because you got your trivia ones, you have physical challenges. Like when I think of physical challenge, I think like Real World, Road Rules.
Gladiators.
That's a better example. That's the one my grandmother actually watched it. She loves that.
And then
American Ninja Warrior.
Oh, that was a good
what
one.
was the one on Nickelodeon? Tomb with the
Tomb Raiders was one of them.
It wasn't Tomb
It was-
Raiders. What was it called?
No, the Tomb Raiders is the one with it was like the Lost Tomb kind of thing. Like they were like in
Because
the,
they like
the
they look like
Amazon.
they would be in a video game.
Yeah,
Something-
and
I
it was
think-
a tomb.
I know what you're talking about. I cannot remember.
Man, you got a phone right there.
Well,
Hey,
what-
but
what-
they got
what-
a lot of they had a
well-
lot of game shows.
Well, what Wild and Crazy Kids was one,
Yeah,
and because they had the slime in that one.
yeah, that was one.
Yeah,
And they got, what was that? You missed some, or anyways, you at the end you got slime or something like that. So
Legends of Hidden Temple.
That's
yeah,
it.
There you go.
that's
Well,
it right there,
See, when I-
right there. That was the one that I really wanted to be on. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm like, I could do that. Let me on there.
See, they had Nick Arcade. I liked Nick Arcade. That's the one I'm thinking of. Nick Arcade. But the really popular one that I think everybody wanted to be on, even myself, was Double Dare.
Double Dare, yeah.
That was the big one. But I mean, and
that was the main one where they got slimed at the end.
yeah.
That was the main one because they would pull that lever and the slime would come down. And it's just like they just started sliming people just to slime people. It was like it was no
and
rhyme
now,
or reason.
now they do it at their award shows now. Just
Yeah.
congratulations, bam, they just slime you. I don't know why I thought that looked fun as a kid. Now I'm just like, why? Why am I just putting green ooze on people?
Mm.
That is just gross. But also, relatable contestants. Yeah, you can bring everyday people. You ain't got to pay actors to do it. But sometimes you do put in celebrities because it also brings in an audience that may not have
Makes it
normally
more
watched
popular.
it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you have your cultural relevance, nostalgia. That's why they bring them all back because that bit of nostalgia.
Yeah.
Now, something like Jeopardy, I almost feel like it would never go away. There are people who like they literally. I used to see stuff about this. Like people, they would like practice because it was like their lifelong goal to be on Jeopardy.
Yeah.
I mean, people had lifelong goals to go on Wheel of Fortune, and Price is Right. That one dude had a documentary about going on Price is Right, and they were trying to say that he was cheating.
I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, I saw. I haven't seen it, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I think, I watched it. It was a long time ago though. It was on Netflix at the time.
Yeah, it's still on there.
It's actually not bad because I mean he just had a love of it, and he would do all this research and get an
Going-
idea.
Did he? So he won every single time though, didn't he? When he went on there?
No. Like so
And this is Wheel of Fortune, not Jeopardy.
no. Price is Right.
Price is Right.
So
Okay.
you're in a pool of people, and you could possibly be picked.
Yeah.
And then like he was always trying to get picked, and then I guess he went down to the deal, but he never made it to the stage. And
Oh, I
like
got you.
Oh.
and the one lady did the little sneaky thing that I don't like when certain people be doing. You know, like one person will bid $1, this person will bid 500, and she'd be like 489. It is like it did like look. You giving a death stare like. But like I know you
I
just
don't know,
didn't.
that feels like something that would feel like cheating, but I guess technically it wouldn't be.
No, but I'm saying like, how you gonna undercut me? Like, well, it won't even be 489. It'd be like $1 like less than what you did. You be like 515, Bob,
I don't know. That feels like good.
and he's like 514, Bob. And I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get a cousin on you, lady.
Like it feels like cheating, but it also feels like great strategy. Like
Man, that would piss me off, man. I done did this research, and she's like, I'm gonna do one less than him.
and as a camera person, as soon as she says it, you're putting the camera on the other guy
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
Like go straight to him because
Yeah.
you at least you're gonna get at least a second and a half or 2 seconds of his face reacting.
Yeah.
Like just great.
All right,
tough.
you gonna get one of them hood people that's gonna look at him
Here's the thing about
and be
putting hood
like-
people on.
and go
On
straight
game
for
shows.
him, boy.
Anything can happen, and that's also what makes great television.
No, they gotta be on Change Your Heart
Oh God, I remember because that's the one that the game was on.
or Hell Date. You remember that?
Oh yeah, Hell Date. I remember that one.
Oh yeah, that would. Oh God.
He had a dude in the devil costume
Yeah.
come up and hit you with the pitchfork.
Oh yeah. Okay. No,
or
I
what
haven't
was the
thought about
other
that
one?
in a
What
while.
was the other one? Date My Mom.
No, I ain't never seen that.
I remember that. That's just
That was
That would've
crazy.
No, there's a certain when a genre goes a little too far.
Yeah, that's too crazy.
Now some of the mamas were cute, but it just that's what it felt
No,
like.
the whole premise of the show was to date their mom to see
If you wanted to do the
date
son
the
or daughter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's how it went. So
But it's like okay, we're pushing it.
But then you got I said Tomb Raiders before, but I was getting two things mixed up. I was thinking of the Nickelodeon show, but I was mixing up with Room Raiders.
oh yeah,
Remember, like you'd be like, "Hey, don't go in no adolescent male's room with a black light." That's all I'm gonna say.
And I kind of also goes to my point of anything can happen, and it also makes for great television.
That's not a hood one, but they be like,
It's not hood, but
like, they be like, "Hey, let's use the black light." They be like, "Put it away,
Oh.
put it away, put it away now." No, it's
He's a-
everywhere.
he's a 19-year-old. Like what you know what you're getting when you.
oh, this is what I get for doing
So-
podcasts with men.
But
That's
well, I
crazy.
mean, look, I'm saying that's not normal. I was like, you shouldn't be able to put a black light on everything in your room, and the damn thing be like purple everywhere. I'll be like,
How did it even get there?
I'm like, oh no, oh, get the Tyvek suit.
like okay, we got to get out of here. What was the one? MTV had one where it'd be like one woman and it'd be like all these dudes coming out the bus.
Next,
That's it.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
the popping balloon before popping balloon.
it sure was. Yeah, it sure was.
That popping balloon thing is crazy.
I forgot how. What did they do? Just say next. I forgot how it
Literally,
went.
it just like literally you could pop out. If she ain't Philly, next you got that's it.
They didn't even get to the question stage.
Nah,
Be
definitely.
like, he come out, hair too spiky. He got them frosty tips like they did back in the day.
Yeah.
You be like, nah.
Got the Justin Timberlake.
And I remember
That's what I
thinking,
call it.
like, man, this is kind of extreme. This is almost rude television.
Oh, you
But
think so
compare-
with the popping
Because
balloon?
compared to the popping balloons,
Oh
this
my
is actually a
God.
lot nicer.
No, it's not.
Because the popping balloons is ridiculous.
I seen the latest clip of the dude with the grill and the gold chains, and he was real big. He had muscles and stuff like that.
Oh,
And he
God,
asked
you had
some
to bring
woman.
that one up.
He asked some woman. He was like, "Have you ever been on a private jet?" And she was like, "No, not yet." And he was like, "You want to?" He was like, "No." She was like,
No.
"No,
no, it's
no."
not that she said no. She's like, nah. Like, she stuck that knife in there slowly. I caught secondhand embarrassment watching it.
I be feeling like a lot of people be on there stunting for real. Like I'm like, cause I done heard already of cases where they be in the back making matches anyway. So like on there, it's just like, it's the icing on the cake. So they get their little, they brand popping or whatever.
I mean, that could be for
I mean,
games.
yeah.
So that doesn't surprise me. You're gonna try to put yourself out there and
Yeah, but that's not true
Show you.
that's not true to the game. I'm like, you got to segregate them cats. Like, why you got them meeting each other anyway? You're supposed to be separate. Like that way you ain't sit up here trying to trade numbers before the fact.
that should probably be the spirit of it.
No,
But
it's
the
easy
reality of it-
No, it's easy to do. You get either a separate dressing room or have it walled off and be like, hey, you can only go over here. You can only go over here, and then you keep them separated.
But there's also people go, okay, well, you only because I mean, like the Bob Popular, like they get like certain celebrities on there now.
No, that's
I mean,
the
they-
other one.
No,
That's the other one. What's the other
no, I'm
one?
talking with popping
No,
balloons.
they done
they've done,
both.
like-
So like they done the pop
now-
the balloon and they did the 1 versus 100.
Yeah.
So when I say celebrity,
Charleston White.
yeah.
No, that's on the other one, like Charleston White versus 50 women or something like that. That's not the popping balloon one. Or 20 women.
20
or something.
V1. That's the
yeah. It's just whatever V1.
Yeah, but that's two different things though. Popping balloons is a totally
It-
different one.
well, is it?
Or
Yeah,
even
it
the one
is.
even the one that was on that one network or whatever that do a lot of stuff. I think Jubilee.
Yeah.
They had the they had like 50 dudes, and then they had the one person, like the one girl in the middle, and she like text the answer or text a question, and they have to answer, and she eliminates them based on their answer. So then, like, a bunch of people get up or whatever, and it has like the numbers, like it's wild. And then like most of the women, they end up with 0 to 1 men, and most of the dudes be like they got everybody still there down there.
I've seen some.
I'm like, damn.
I believe it's on Jubilee, and it'll be like have a group of people and like which one has been in prison, and it's just all these people, and everyone's trying to guess which one has been in prison.
Oh yeah, they got some of them too. Yeah.
So stuff.
And then like the person that like there's like a person that's like a paid actor or something like that.
Yeah.
They're in a box. Like the box, I think is what it is. Because they got a bunch of different formats. It's entertaining.
Yeah.
But it's like they'll be blindfolded sometimes. And I think that's the box one. They'll be blindfolded and they got to guess a certain thing about a person. And there was the one where like, hey, guess who's not black? And the white dude was all grilled out, had the like dreads.
Oh,
And he's like, know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm talking about? And they were like, oh, he's definitely black. And I was like, oh.
and then they take the
goodness, man.
blindfold off.
And he's like, yeah, I come from the struggle.
I didn't even want to think about the. I was going to look that up, but now I don't. I don't want to look that
No,
up.
it was actually it's not bad because it's like damn, man, like you get to see like people's biases, and it's like it's really funny like how some people that they just don't know.
But the thing, like your bias just went viral. Like everyone sees it now.
Yeah, but
Because-
get this, it'd be like all black people except for him.
That doesn't surprise me. Yeah, I don't want to see that. 'Cause
Imitation.
I bet they got like millions.
Yeah,
of
oh
views.
yeah, because like he got grills and he looked crazy. He looked like well, you know that movie where they were like in Miami or whatever, that Spring Break movie, and they were stealing them girls were stealing.
Mm-mm.
James Franco was the like the dude in it, and he had grilled out whatever. Like he looked like trailer trash. That like was.
I
you
probably would know if I saw what you're talking about, but I can't think of it right now.
It was wild, man. It was a crazy movie.
I can't think of what that would be. But now that you brought it up, because I didn't even think of this when I was looking into this, like game formats of game show, it even works. It works YouTube,
Mhm.
especially TikTok. Because what other things do they do on TikTok? or
No, they
YouTube
they
besides
got
that?
they got all the stuff, and then Ellen DeGeneres got that game. I played every now and again. It's almost like Clue.
It's like what is?
I can't remember the name of it now, but like Ellen DeGeneres got a game. You're in a social setting, so either in person or on like a video call with your friends, and then you're like you're into this same like database, so everything goes to everybody, and you're like clicking on the thing. You gotta like give the answers. It's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
I think it was designed for the pandemic specifically.
Okay, that makes way. Okay, and then she just kind of kept it going.
Well, I mean, like it's in person and yeah. I mean, she designed it and then put it out.
Yeah, if it's popular, you're gonna keep it.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Well, yeah, but also taking that popular, because sometimes something could just be popular for a certain time, and then after that time, it doesn't necessarily make sense, or people just it fits like the God, what were they doing on like the Versus, which I
Yeah.
guess could kind of be looked at as somewhat of a game show.
No,
it?
no,
No, because
it's not.
there's no stakes.
I mean, it's competition without stakes, but I mean, there's elements to it in it.
Right, and then who determines who's the winner?
So technically, I guess the public does, but
Right.
it's not
So
like
that's-
they're really. It's more of a. It happens and then it becomes conversation afterwards.
Right.
So, is there like a clear cut winner? No.
Nah.
And except I think it was the babyface Teddy Riley one.
Yeah.
But that was just because like Teddy Riley stuff was just going wrong. So like
Yeah,
babyface
yeah.
got that one.
Yeah. There
Like-
was another one that went wrong too. As far as technical, I can't remember which one it was.
And the thing is,
the one with Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown, because Bobby Brown was like looking a mess and was trying to dance.
Was it just him or was it technical though?
It was pretty much him. I mean, but him was a technicality.
I'll give you that.
I'll put that on the T-shirt. Him was a technicality.
I will give you
Because-
that. I'll give you that.
I-
I'll give you
I
that.
don't remember it, but I do believe you.
Not he was. Him was.
And the thing is, that kind of makes it entertaining to watch too. when it goes horribly wrong, it's kind of fun to see it. Not for them, but for me watching, it's like, man,
Boy,
this
y'all,
is
don't be that hard on Bobby, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I may have to look that one up.
Thug
Or-
Lovin'. I know you feeling good. It's like, and then you got Ja Rule singing the hook, man. What a shame.
Sorry, my mind went
What a
straight
shame.
to Dave Chappelle. What's Ja Rule?
You know, hey, Ja Rule got some good takes.
He couldn't keep the. It's crazy how you couldn't keep a plain face. It's crazy. You couldn't even keep it in long enough.
He may do. I just
No, because he couldn't keep the laugh in long enough. What are you talking about?
Oh, man.
What are you talking about?
I have never in my life been like, you know what? What does Ja Rule think about this?
the horrible part that Dave Chappelle brought it out there. It's not something no one thought about, but once he put it out there, you're like, wait a minute. Why the hell did they even put Ja Rule on?
Yeah,
it?
because it was a bunch of different things that like they went to Ja Rule. Even the you know, the Hurricane Katrina stuff where they went from Mike Myers and Kanye West.
Yeah.
And he said the thing about George Bush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he, like Michael Myers like this doing a double take.
Yeah.
And they cut to Chris Tucker. And he's like, "No, man."
That is
And I was
a
like, oh,
terrible impression.
Wow.
But and the reality of that is they just got who was available.
You see that clip?
Ja Rule
I know
was
this is
available.
off topic, but you see that clip when he was at the Usher concert and they were like, "This ain't Chris Tucker, this dude from Rush Hour."
Yeah.
No, I didn't look at it, but I knew it happened. Everybody going to these Usher shows, but
I know this is off topic too, but man, I got a Groupon one time to see it. To see Chris Tucker at the Nashville Municipal Auditorium.
And how they go?
I was on the roof. I was looking through a window through the roof. I was so high up, and then he came out doing like the Michael Jackson stuff, and then he started breathing all heavy. He's like, man, I'm getting old. I was like, man, my hip hurt. He was funny. Hey, best $16.99 I ever spent on the roof.
And you didn't think my mic tripping over here. That's because y'all tripping. Anyways, you didn't think that $16.99 was gonna get you all the way up there? You think it was gonna get you some floor seats?
No, I don't think I was really thinking. I was like, oh, you know,
you just saw a good price.
I don't think they're gonna have a bad seat in the house.
Oh, okay.
And you know, I need something to do anyway on this day, and you know, I'm gonna get something to eat afterwards. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna be a cheap date to myself. You know, like, hey,
I'm glad you didn't take no date.
including parking. I was out that mug less than $80. I was like, man, hey, good job, congratulations.
This must have been a long time ago.
It wasn't that long ago. It was before COVID, but it wasn't that long ago.
Okay.
Groupon.
Pre-COVID. Okay. So, actually, if I guess like around the 2000s, late 90s, there have been a change in game shows, and they look more like Survivor, Big Brother. Have you watched any of these?
Yeah, before. Yeah.
So have you liked that kind of format?
I mean, I watched a little bit of it.
It's okay.
But I don't know. I like some of the survival shows, but I don't know necessarily Survivor. Like the traditional survivalist shows, like Naked and Afraid, stuff like that.
Oh,
I know a dude who was on there.
Of course, you know someone that was on there.
Yeah, he's from Clarksville.
You
He
want to know?
he makes knives.
You want to know my favorite? I said the other one, but you want to know my favorite?
Go on.
Flavor Flav. Punkin in New York in that first season.
I knew you were gonna say some bullshit. I just like technically.
That's a game show.
Technically,
now.
you're.
That's a game show. Come on, man.
Technically,
no,
sometimes you can be right and wrong.
He was shopping for women. That's a game show. He was shopping for love. You know what I'm saying?
He was shopping.
And then the fake Beyonce or the great value Beyonce.
Who's the great value Beyonce?
Promise, I pictured her as soon as you said
Who's
it.
a great value Beyonce?
I don't even remember that girl's name.
What? She was part of season 2, was she? Yeah, she was.
What, Flavor of Love?
Yeah.
Delicious was on too, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
but then it was this other girl. I forgot her name though. What did he call her? I can't remember.
Man, boy, he had some names for them.
He had Hoops.
Hoops.
They end
Oopsie.
up like dating Shaq of all people. I'm like, how you go from Flavor Flav to Shaq?
I feel like if you go to Flavor Flav, you should go up. I mean, I feel like I'm trying not to be disrespectful.
No,
It's
man. I want you to be as disrespectful.
Nah.
I want you to like grit your teeth and be disrespectful.
No, it's just-
Hey,
the whole time that
y'all are
happened,
terrible, man. Y'all are terrible.
But I just watched it. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, what is going on?
No, like because like there's some stuff that be going on in life in general, and I'll be like the time Tiger Woods got messed over or whatever, and was messing with all them women's. I'm gonna say
He
it like
lost
that,
that game
right?
show.
Women.
Yeah, the women's. I gotta say it like that, man. It's got because it sounds crazy anyway. So like Tiger Woods is messing with women I wouldn't mess with, and we talk about this at the barbershop, and I'm like Tiger, what's wrong, Tiger? I got you, man. Like I know a
But
spot.
listen,
You
Hey,
say that,
hey,
but
what-
it might have been their personalities.
Look. I would took him to Applebee's,
man, please.
happy hour. I'm saying, man.
So and you just
I'm trying to help you.
I'm diverting back on
I'm
topic.
trying to help you. I
And you
just
brought
said it's
up-
their personality.
You brought up Flavor of Love. And
Hey, you ain't gonna go past that joke. Come on,
Nah, I
you can't roll past that. Come on,
I
man.
gotta jump back because sadly that was kind of nostalgic to me because I remember them barbershop conversations. Hey, homegirl from work at Kroger, really?
No, he went to the Jacksonville Waffle House.
No, personality. Hey, personality.
Do you know who works at the Jacksonville Waffle House?
I don't know, cause I ain't never been on Jackson.
Look, they could be good people. I'm just saying, like they'll pap you up too. You know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
shouldn't be mean Tiger Woods.
look, yeah. I mean, hey,
No, I remember those conversations quite well.
Oh,
But
my
when you brought
goodness.
up Flavor of Love, the crazy thing is that show pretty much made like quite few women on there into celebrities, to the point there. Like I'm trying to think of another show. Well, The Bachelor does it as well, but it kind of
no,
creates
not to that level. Not to that level.
not to
Now,
that
so
level.
because the thing, like some contestants on that, they'll go and do shows on radio. They do red carpets.
Yeah, but I mean, these were like they was doing movies and stuff based off of
Yeah, they turned into like celebrities.
yes, like
And, like Delicious,
like
is
like
still,
C list, like top. That's the
You
like
would-
where they top out.
or like I don't know, B- maybe.
No. Ain't nobody-
we
yeah,
ain't gonna
no.
put
No. That's Flavor Flav. That's Flavor Flav.
Nah.
I'm sorry.
Flavor Flav is the B.
But you know, you had Rock of Love, you had Tequila.
Tila
Yeah.
Tequila.
Jesus Christ!
You had those shows like that. You know what I'm saying?
You know, she lied. Like this Facebook days, right? When she
Yeah.
was dating Sean Merriman, they were trying to keep her from driving because she was just like blitz out of her mind.
Out of her entire mind. Yeah.
And then she tried to say that the reason why they call her Tila Tequila is because she's allergic to tequila. And I'm like, man.
See, remember
Wait,
when I was
wasn't
saying
she drinking
earlier?
on the show?
Yes, tequila,
Yes, she was.
tequila, heavy,
So-
heavy.
So back to when we were talking about lying. After lie, you can lie. The lie has to be sensible.
That's why it's not good to lie.
There's a
Listen.
level of lying you can do.
No. Listen,
That was way over.
I didn't even know that. But if you said this girl said that she was allergic to tequila, and on Tila Tequila, she was literally the camera ain't even on me.
My bad. Hey, I had one job.
I mean, do I go? Okay. Let me say this. I don't even know. Don't even worry about it.
But no,
No,
soon
no,
as-
no,
soon as-
no, please
soon as
say it,
he
please
said
say
it, your brain went, wait, I know I started after drinking tequila.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So that lie was a little overboard.
And then she drank on every show,
That
dang
ain't
near.
over. That,
Like
that
every
was
show.
extremely overboard.
She drank
Oh,
on every
She's
show.
extremely overboard.
That's why you need to tell the truth. That's what I'm telling you.
She is, as a person, honestly, certain people, I'm afraid of their truth.
Well,
They
she-
probably shouldn't. They shouldn't.
She's shaming the devil now. She's like a devout, follower now.
Of what?
The word.
I'm gonna need some specifics. 'Cause with her, that could be anything. I mean,
No,
there is a church of Satan. You know that,
nah,
right?
come on, man. Be chill, man. Like, yeah,
I'm not saying shit. I'm just saying I don't know.
Don't go that far, man.
I'm
Like,
just-
but no, she's a devout Christian now.
Okay. See, that's better because I mean, that could have gone any
You know
kind
what
of way
he
with her.
meant.
No, not with her. If we were talking about anybody else, my mind would have went there. With her, it goes anywhere because she could go anywhere.
She used to.
I think she still probably. You know what? I haven't seen anything she's done lately. You're both probably right.
Man,
But I feel like-
that time, Kevin, you got to give it time, man. Like that was years ago.
I feel like there's a
What?
good chance that I'm right as well.
What year did Tequila come out though?
That was like over 20 years ago.
that show.
Yeah,
What
that was like over 20 years ago. Sean Merriman ain't
I
played
feels-
football
it
like
feels
in
like-
over like 20 some years. Because he was still a football player for the Chargers at the time. And then he took her keys away. And then she was like tearing up his house. They had to call the cops on her. Or the neighbors called the cops on her, one of those things.
Yeah, the show was in 2007.
Oh man, that mean when was Flavor of Love? 2000.
Man, I'm just thinking
But
no one
before
from
then,
no
like,
one
uh,
from Tila Tequila got
Three or
famous.
four, I think. Something like that.
Maybe 5.
It might have been 2005.
2006.
Oh,
We'd have gotten that show wrong.
We were close.
I mean, we're close. We're close.
But it was around that time. It literally, it only had 3 seasons. I don't know why
it
it
had,
felt like
it
it
had
was
3
longer.
seasons.
Those were memorable 3 seasons.
I'm surprised it had
Man.
3 seasons. Like I remember
felt
one.
longer.
I remember
Oh,
one.
it
Who
felt
won?
longer to
So
me.
who won the last season?
So you got winners. The first season, Chandra Davis. And Nicole Alexander. No, Nicole Hoops won season 1.
That's right.
Oh, you talking about Flavor
Delicious,
of Love?
yeah,
You talking about
Flavor of Love.
I was like, I don't remember Tila Tequila having that show that long.
No, she
No,
only
no,
had.
no,
It was
no.
only one
So
season.
Yeah,
the
that's what I thought y'all were talking
The
about.
2 main winners are Hoops and Delicious.
So who was on the third? Who won the third one?
I think it got canceled during that season. 'Cause, I mean, and he got I Know of New York came from that.
yeah.
Then Charm School came,
Oh, Charm School. I remember. Now I think I remember. The third season of Flavor of Flav, because those girls were on Charm School. And you had Charm School where Monique was the
No.
Man,
No. I'm sorry. I just looked
Man.
up why was Flavor of Love canceled. This is the funniest canceling I've ever seen of a show. So Flavor of Love was canceled because after 3 seasons, Flavor Flav decided not to date or marry any of the winners. Instead, he announced on the season 3 reunion show that he would marry the mother of his 7th child.
Oh my God.
Yeah, boy.
That's the perfect response for that.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
However, there are plans to reboot the show as a
Hell-
comedy in the
Hell
dating
no.
space.
Hell no.
Don't believe the hype.
But in this reboot, Flavor Flav won't be looking for love. So I don't know.
What is he looking for then? He looking for a home cooked meal? Like
Hell
what's up
no.
with this dude, man?
Hell no.
How you have a spinoff of a dating show that's not a dating show?
Flav looking for ass. Looking for
Man, hey, look, man, he too old for that. He was too old for that then.
But it worked. It worked. Wait. That's it. How? No. Yeah, you're probably right. He was 46
on the show?
when it first aired. He was
Damn.
46. Okay. I
Hey,
thought he was older than that. Then.
hey, you live a hard life.
Mm-mm.
It shows.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
46. Jesus, I'm 41.
Mm-mm.
Okay. We are so moving on. That was, I shouldn't have looked that up. Some things I should just mind my business.
Did you have an old man flashback or something?
No,
or-
I look nothing like that. I look nothing like that. Like, whoo.
well,
I
you
do
know,
drink
he was, you know,
He was
he was a rock star. You know what I'm
and he
saying?
definitely partaked in rock
Hard
stardism.
substances.
The 90s was wild, boy. I swear to you. It was wild. So I was also thinking another thing that could be apropos for not reality shows, but game shows. It's a good way to kind of like market. It's a good place of marketing of your product. Like you can kind of give it away as a prize, and then it's like if it's on a Wheel of Fortune like show. I mean, depending on the product itself.
Now, would you consider Shark Tank a game show then?
Yeah. I mean, that's the beauty of game show. It can take many different forms and formats.
Yeah, because you get a prize at the end if you win. The prize is they give you some money and then they help you produce your product.
And just like, and I think it's definitely a case now that sometimes a game show, it kind of veers more into reality TV. So it kind of has to have a reality TV element to it. And Shark Tank is one of those. It kind of looks more like it looks like a reality TV but in a game show like format. So yeah, I would consider that a game show. It just, again, you can kind it's a model that you can make so many different ways. I mean, technically popping the balloon to game show is just
that's just
it's just something that
I wish somebody would pop a balloon on me. That boy, all Memphis will come out of me real quick.
Oh,
Ratchet. Ratchet.
no, you're not for the game. Hello, I'm pop. You know what?
Oh, I'll be all hell no.
Hey, look,
Your mama.
look,
Hey,
Your
look,
mama. That's
hey, now you turn into Denzel Washington from Training Day at the end. He like, I'm gonna put cases on all y'all, Pelican Bay, King Kong ain't got. Oh, okay. All right.
So,
I haven't seen an episode where dude bullied a chick to get her balloon back, and she got it back too. And then she popped it. She popped it again. I was like, oh.
Oh, I like one guy. I mean, he basically roasted every girl that popped a balloon on him.
Yeah.
It's like, I get it. I mean, it's embarrassing, but
And that's my next question. Why would you go on that show knowing you about to get embarrassed, knowing you about to get checked,
and that's the thing, like
knowing you about to get all this done to you?
like, I heard someone made that argument. It was like, you're not going to find love on that show. They are incentivized to pop that balloon. They will find any reason.
The viral moment is what most people on that show want anyway, especially the women.
Sometimes the men too want to see it.
What's gonna be more viral than shutting you down, like prime Dominique Wilkins
and
or Mutombo?
So
they give you the finger and all that, man.
Oh, I recently just heard a really funny the Dikembe Mutombo story. And he was talking about he was about to get married. And he's like, well, need you to sign this prenup. And he did this a few months and she said no. And the closer they got to the wedding, he kept asking. She said no. And then the day of the wedding, he asked her again. He said no. She said no. So he got his friends and they went out to Vegas.
No, I thought that was Stack.
That was Stack too. He did the same thing.
Oh, man.
They said he said he was mad that they still ate his cake that he paid for. But I'm like, that man blocked the whole wedding. That is what I call all NBA defense, all time NBA defense. But hey, he warned her though.
The man said,
no. No. He meant that. But back to the popping balloon. Because I like the moments of it, like I've never seen him go, oh, this is a great couple. They be vibing. No one seems to care about that. And they will find the smallest reason, like, yo, your second toe is to be bigger than it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That just goes back to the dude with the glasses. That everybody said, I can't see. She said, I don't like your glasses.
No.
he said, I can't see.
I was just like, man, I'll be like, some of the stuff be just silly. Like some of the height ones be like really funny.
No,
like,
wait a minute. Because they
the
brought
lady,
a blind man to that show.
Did they?
Is that what you said?
No. They didn't like the dude's glasses.
Oh,
so the frames.
Okay, I'm thinking he's blind, and she's like, I don't like your glasses.
No, you ain't never seen that clip.
No.
The girl was like, well, I don't like your glasses, and he was like, well, I can't see. Damn, I need the glasses on.
Okay. I was thinking like it would have been funnier if he was blind, but
Like,
No.
like,
it,
like,
probably,
like-
it probably has.
you'll have like a lady on there that's like 5'5" and she's wearing 6-inch heels, and then like she'd be like, "Oh, you're kind of short," and he'd be like, "I'm 6'2". She's like, "Nah, I don't think you're 6'2".
I don't think.
Be like, you seem kind of short to me, and then he's like above her. He's standing right in front of her, and she's wearing like 6-inch heels, and I'm like, what do you want? But like old boy from the Notebook. What do you want? What
I just want to
do
see
you
if
want?
Victoria, if you had this thought, because I'm thinking it would be funny to see Carson on this little popping balloon.
No.
show.
I
No,
ain't doing it. I ain't
Don't
doing
ask
that.
me. Don't ask me no questions. Don't ask me no questions. Don't
just think it
don't
would be-
ask me no questions. Don't ask me no questions.
It would be hilarious.
Don't
to see
ask
you
me-
on there.
Hell no. Hell, everybody. I'm trying to tell you, Kevin. You know what I look like when I get upset, and the real
And it
the
will-
real Memphis come out, and
Now,
I
was
be
talking
ready.
about Kirsten being on there, but you being on there actually
No, it would
it would
not.
make great television.
No, it would
Nah,
It
not.
would make
look,
viral
First,
television.
first and foremost, Carson can't hide his facial expressions.
That's why. That's why.
In certain things,
That's
I'm
why.
like,
That's exactly why
I
I
mean,
work.
making a stank face. I'm like, ugh. At two Brute?
Like it would be a whole problem for me. And the first thing out of my mouth would say, "Are you serious? Look at yourself.
And that-
Look at you.
and
Do
all
we
of
want to
that-
go
that's
down
the
the
beginning.
list?
That's
We
the
want to go
beginning of
down
the
the
clip.
list. 'Cause I got a whole list. Now I ain't the best checker, but I can check your ass. And we gonna go down. I'll make you cry. I'm not even playing with you.
And the director and you is gonna go, you're getting all of that right.
No. I'm glad you said that. The cameraman is diabolical.
Absolutely.
Oh man,
Absolutely.
all treacherous.
Absolutely. Because we
Treachery.
couldn't. You
Man,
see,
like,
you may go,
he
like,
be
first,
like-
look at your outfit. Cutting straight to the outfit.
Oh no. Like it'd be like he'll do a snap zoom on like whatever piece they talking about. Be like, oh, when you first came in, it was your shoes. And he'd be like, broom.
Then you add the effects. Dun, dun, dun. Then go back.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
The cameraman's diabolical.
Like your left toe is ashy. Straight to the toe.
Yeah,
Doom,
yeah.
doom, doom. Go
Yeah.
right back. Oh,
And-
yeah.
oh man, be super zoomed in too.
You're going to see all
It
of
would
it.
be horrible. It would be horrible.
It would make great
And-
televised
no, it would
content.
not. No, it would not. No, it would not. And the director and me will be. Let me catch that footage. All right, let's go to the back. Let's go to the back. Let's edit this footage right now. No, I don't need that. Put that out. Take that in. Put that clip in right there. Y'all, you heard when I said that? You put that. You zoom in right there. It would be
So you-
horrible.
You did get her feet right. Because I'm really
It would
pissed
be-
at y'all if y'all didn't get her feet. 'cause
It would be horrible.
I
It would be
need-
horrible. It would be horrible,
it
man.
adds to what I'm saying. So
It'll
I'm
be
not
hard.
just I'm
you,
not
I
just
mean,
talking.
you the person too.
See, but you know what?
No,
Like
I would be
you-
so nice.
But-
No,
but
you would.
I can
Hold
gracefully
on.
take
Hold
the feet.
on. Hold on. You wouldn't be nice.
I would be like, Pop, okay.
No, you wouldn't.
You all have a lovely day. I'm gonna
No,
move
you
on.
wouldn't.
Gonna
You
move on
wouldn't.
with my life.
No, you wouldn't.
and like there's several different versions or whatever. There's even skits online like making fun
Oh.
of this whole thing.
Oh, I love the
like
skits
they
out
had
of it.
one where it's like the Philly crackhead edition, and then in Philadelphia, like on the part where like that strip, they got all the drug addicts on it, and it's got like some chick or whatever, and then like they got like the crack fiends or whatever just lined up,
Yeah.
and be like yeah, she looks pretty good right now. I was like, oh, man, like they is tripping with this balloon pop stuff.
So here's the thing with the skits that I think are so funny about it. The way they're done and how the show is,
yeah.
people start to think that these are real.
Oh yeah.
So I saw one and it's like, yeah, so he just got out. He looking. First of all, if the sentence starts with he just got out, to probably proceed with caution. But soon as he comes out, they all bust a balloon. He's like, oh, for real? Oh, that's how we do it. And he walks in the back and he's pulling his gun out and they're all running. And I'm just looking at the comments like, how did he get the gun in there? And it's like, it's a skit. There's no way hell they're letting this man.
Look. There was a case where a guy was messing with the prison guard and she gave him a gun and then he proceeded to he was messing with another lady that worked up in there. And
Oh,
he proceeded to shoot her at her place of employment, which is the prison. Do you understand how ridiculous that is? I was like, the one girl you messing with, it's like, oh, here you go. I got this for you. And it's a pistol in prison. And then he proceeds to shoot the other lady he was messing with because she was cheating on him.
Is this a Florida story?
It's either Georgia or Alabama, I think.
Yeah, close enough. So, as we end this, I'm going to ask y'all, start with you, Victoria. What game show do you think you would do well on?
None of them. None of them. I'm gonna make my own game show. That's the game show I'm gonna do good on, right there. None
what
of
would
them.
this game show be?
I don't know yet, but I know it's gonna checking.
Who
the best checker?
They
Checking.
They did that. Yo mama.
That
on
wasn't-
MTV? I mean, they didn't.
I do it differently. We'll go in the streets of Memphis and really be checking some people.
Man.
Man, like
Right.
that sounds like a bad idea. Yeah, you better have some good insurance. You better, because you know, like
You
tell
better have some good insurance.
Hey, you tell that one joke, it just hit that one string on their heart. It just start
And
rattling.
And there's always one guy that's gonna take it too far,
Yeah.
and he knows.
But that's with anybody though. That's with anybody. If you take it too far, you gonna get your feelings hurt real bad.
And
Yeah, but
you
like
know-
some people you ain't got to take it that far. You could just say
You just
one
caught
thing.
them on a bad day.
Or no, that's how they operate. Like that's how they operate. That's why some nightclubs are so dangerous, because that's how they operate.
So you definitely can't shoot this in a nightclub.
No, okay. I'm gonna be for real. Okay. Let me all right. Going back, it would be the Legends of the Hidden Tomb. That's the one right there. No, I always wanted to be on this show. So yeah.
So Carson, what about you?
Now I still like The Price is Right. But the thing is, I don't want to be in that pool of people. I want to be picked. And I want to make it to the stage. Because man, I ain't coming back.
ain't doing it.
I ain't coming back, man. One shot, one deal.
I'm doing this one time. It would be either Price is Right or Family Feud for me.
I like Family Feud.
It like
So you think your family would do okay?
Yeah, I wouldn't, but the rest of my family do great. So, like, if I
Now if
We
if
asked
it
100
was, if it
people,
was at the
who do you-
last minute, like, and you were the one who had to get
Man, I gotta-
get the question
I gotta
that was
make
gonna
sure-
win it all.
man, my folks gonna be mad at me. So I'm gonna get nervous.
Well,
Now, I ain't gonna say nothing stupid, but it's gonna be the wrong answer.
It depends, because like, is he the one saying the first one, or is it like, okay, if you lose, they circled up already, and then what their next answer gonna be?
No, it's the
See,
one.
I gotta be the first one. Let me get that first X out the way. Let y'all take care of the rest of it. Yeah, let me go with the end. Whew. Okay, it wasn't that. Okay. Well, you know what not to say. Move from there. Family Feud just seems more fun. And
Also depends on the host too.
I don't know, Steve Harvey seems fun.
No,
now.
I'm saying there's been more people who have
Yeah, they've
hosted
had,
Family Feud.
Yeah,
because I think Steve Harvey owns that now.
Nah, he might.
So I think, and I mean, he does everything else. He needs to take some days off. Like, hey.
So before we end, my question would be, what for you? What game show would you like to host?
It would be Family Feud, just because I would want somebody to say something stupid like Cupine for real. We're going porcupine. That's what you. I mean, it's going to have to be your final answer. I just wanted you to realize how that was a bad idea. Like, I know your family's saying a good answer. They're lying to you. It's a bad answer.
See, it ain't good to lie. See,
Hey,
it ain't good to lie.
in a competition, no.
No.
In the competition, no.
It's never good to lie. It's never
In
good to
this
lie.
situation, no. But there are instances where,
Mm-mm.
I mean, if you told a bad answer because you was high the day before, I didn't even know
In
that.
the episode,
You ain't got to tell
Nah,
everybody
in the episode,
everything.
In the
no.
episode.
Before we do all that, if we got the host, I would remix something, right? So I'll do on Wheel of Fortune. I'll be like a special guest, like, you know,
That's what gets
like
host.
I'll be like the second Vanna White. I'll be Vanna Black. Van Black.
In
There
the
you go.
show.
No, hold on. So like, whenever somebody, like, you know how they put all the words up, all the letters up there, and it be missing like one letter, and the person be like, they miss it, and then they got all this money on the line. I would just be there in the corner just staring at them like, you dumb. You
Eh,
dummy.
As the black person.
You dummy.
Yeah. It's time to go.
Yeah,
It's time to go.
I don't know. Like it's
No, don't agree with him.
like that's kind of funny.
Because the
'Cause you
audience,
know it's
the
bad.
au-
You know
the
it's wrong.
audience, the audience is doing it too, and they're like,
If you're watching it, you're thinking it, and just to have him just basically add to like, okay, I'm not the only one who thought this was a stupid idea. They're thinking that in the studio too. But I mean, I could also put the camera to the audience because they're probably thinking the same thing.
they're like, like just disappointed, Like, man,
And they do have those moments on Wheel of Fortune where it's like, bro, you was right there, or you had everything. You're like,
or you just
I
couldn't
would've
get the
saw-
pronunciation right. You just couldn't get the pronunciation right. The word's right there, and then the chick's like, can I? Like, she ain't even say, can I solve? She just gets to solve because the letters on all the letters are lit up, and you can't say the word right. And I'll be mad. I'm like, you cretin.
Now,
Is
I've
that
seen
what
her-
you really be saying? Huh? Is that what you say for real?
I probably cuss. Well, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh, I've seen in Wheel of Fortune it be every word but like maybe two, and you'd be like, I'm gonna go ahead and solve, and it's like what? You know, they'll have the show where like people from different colleges on there. I forgot what this dude said, but it was so far off that I don't even know. Like, man, yo, I hope you're not on scholarship.
and be like, you got all okay. You would have to misspell that word to get what you said. And I'm like I think one of them was like Back to the Future, and he said back to like furniture or something like that. and I was like, I feel so dumb right now for listening to that.
It also creates those moments as well. Or we go, okay, I could have done better than this guy.
And you just have one of those moments where you're like kind of beside yourself. You can't say anything. You're just so confused and dumbfounded. And you're just like,
Because you're thinking, how did that even, like, what made you think that? But on that note, go and watch some game shows.
No,
today.
don't watch no game shows. Don't watch no game shows. Cause this was a whole mess of an episode. I'm just telling you right now.
go to the Game Show Network and watch it there.
All day. But on that note, I am once again Kevin Mumphrey with my colleagues Victoria V.A. Jones.
Hey, don't pop no red balloons on me. I'm just saying.
I just didn't see that. It comes in that far.
Every time you pop a balloon, an angel loses his wings.
That was a good one. I ain't got nothing for that. That's a wrap.